Hey everyone, today we're going to be fixing this rock chip that I found in the back passenger door panel of our 2023 Volkswagen Atlas. And with rock chips, you have a few options, right? You have the old-fashioned way, which you can go ahead and get the different various grades of sandpaper, which I used to do. You can call it the dealership, order the touch-up paint, or you can even get the touch-up paint at your local AutoZones, Walmart, stuff like that, which most of the time the touch-up paint is going to come with a pen and the clear coat. So you can get all of that, sand it down, go ahead and try to put in the touch-up paint, get the compound to buffing pads, all that fun stuff. If you add up all that, it's going to cost you more than this Dr. ColorChip, which I got the basic auto touch-up paint kit from drcolorchip.com for right around $45. So let's go ahead and open up the box and see what we got in here. You're also going to need a microfiber towel, some alcohol, and some soapy water, which you get a regular spray bottle with some dish soap in there, and you'll be fine with that. So when we open up the box, you have the sealant, you have a paintbrush, you have the actual touch-up paint, and you have a rubber glove here. It also comes with a little microfiber towel to wipe off the sealant once you get done here. So I'll go ahead and zoom in here on these two. Now, the color code that I got is, I mentioned we have a 2023 Volkswagen Atlas. We have the Onyx Pearl Tri-Coat, which that color code is LOK1, which is a tri-coat 3-stage color. When you go to purchase this online, it's going to give you a little warning. It's simply going to say that, hey, you have a 3-stage color and our touch-up paint's only a 1-stage formula. So it's not going to be an exact match, but it's going to look a lot better. So let's go ahead and move right along here. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to spray down the chip with some soapy water, which we're going to do here. Wipe it off. Get it nice and clean. And then the next step that you want to do is you want to go ahead and grab your alcohol. So this is just going to get rid of any little, you don't want any debris or anything inside that chip. Now, if that chip has been there for a little while and has some rust, you are going to have to get some sandpaper and get in there and get out that rust. Because if there's any rust in there, the touch-up paint just not going to adhere to it. Once you have it nicely cleaned out, we're going to go ahead and open up the touch-up paint, which you want to shake this really good. Okay, so just go ahead and shake it. It has a little ball in it. You're going to shake it. Got the little touch-up pen. And with the brush, you want to put a little dab on top, like right above the paint chip, and then we're going to kind of like swipe it down with our finger. Now they do have a kit that has a little, I don't know, like a squeegee that you can use. And here I'm using the black glove. Now on the other ones that are not in this video, I just use my thumb, which personally, I think it's a lot easier and better using it without the glove. However, if you don't want to get that continuously washing your hands every time to get the touch-up paint off your finger, you can go ahead and use the black glove. Now this is the second coat. Okay, I did wait 10 minutes between coats. This is the second coat here, so we'll go ahead and swipe it down. And there are different methods where they say you're supposed to use the sealant after every coat, but my personal preference, in my experience, it's better just to put on all the coats and then use the sealant afterwards. So you can do it either way you want, but that's how we're doing it. So this is the third coat here. And you just want to keep going over it until you have that chip fully filled in. Okay, so it could take you two coats, 1 coat, 5 coats, 10 coats, whatever it takes. You just want to keep going over it. And I would say wait a good 10 minutes in between coats just to make sure that it's dry before you go ahead and put on another coat. Okay, so here we are shaking it up again. We're going to put on another coat. And another thing I want to point out is as you're putting on these coats, you may have, as you swipe it down, you're like, oh, I want to do that again. Don't. Just, if the swipe didn't come out the way you want it, that's fine. Just wait until it dries, come back, and then do it the next time. Okay, because if you do, once that paint kind of dries a little bit, it gets sticky and it's not going to come out the way you want it. And another thing I can say is, which I've done on some other ones, if you're doing this and you're like, I totally don't like the way that it's coming out at all and you want to start all over, if you have any acetone or anything like that laying around, you can just put some acetone on a little rag and wipe it. It'll take this off completely for you. And then you can just go ahead and start over. But here's another coat. I believe this is the 5th coat. So again, we waited about 20 minutes. And now we're going to start using the sealant, which is going to take off the excess touch-up paint around the chip, leaving the touch-up paint just in the chip and sealing it in. So go ahead and wipe it on. Now, you may have to put another dab of that sealant on the rag. You don't want to use too much because that little bottle is all you get. So you don't want to run out of that. That would be no good. So here I rub it in, putting a little bit more sealant on the rag. And you can see the excess starting to come off around the chip. Now, as I mentioned, we do have a 1-stage touch-up paint with a 3-stage paint. So I am zoomed in on this chip here. So you can still see it, but it looks way better than it did. And then when you kind of back away from it, it's not very noticeable. Okay, unless you kind of know where it's at and you're looking for it, you'll find it. But if you're just kind of going along, it did a really good job. And it was a lot quicker and a lot easier than doing it the old-fashioned way. So at the end of the day, would I recommend Dr. ColorChip? Absolutely. I'll be getting this for any other little chips that we had, which there were a few in the hood that I took care of. Came out beautifully. So if you have a rock chip on any of your vehicles, I would highly recommend go ahead and get yourself some Dr. ColorChip. It came out really nice. It's a lot easier than sanding everything down and doing it the old-fashioned way. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything like that, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. But if you would go ahead and like this video, I'd really appreciate it, as it helps the YouTube algorithm get this out to more people. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye-bye for now.